All right, guys, and take 1,000 and something. We have over 1,000 videos on our channel, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back as always.
Hi.
We do have a lot of fun, and even though we are happy people, I do have to say this is not a kid-friendly show.
No, it's
Meaning
not.
12 and
No, it's
under.
not.
So I don't know what this is rated. It says TVMA. So this is Daredevil. We're watching
Mature audiences.
Season 1, Episode 7. This one's called Stick.
Oh, stick.
Stick. It's an easy
Stick.
name to
Well.
remember. So we're
Stick up,
we're
Matt.
stuck
Stick
together.
what? Stick
Yeah.
it to you or
Or maybe
what?
there's a stick. He's going to pummel
Yeah.
people with sticks or
Okay.
something.
Well, he is
Yeah.
blind. Maybe he has a stick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If you don't know what's going on with the FTC right now, there's major changes that's going to happen to YouTube by January. So this is affecting almost everyone on YouTube, meaning that a lot of people are actually closing out their channels, which really sucks. We don't plan on doing that, but we might have to delete most of our videos. I do have backup copies, but because of the new FTC regulations, I got to make sure that we're okay because we don't want to be liable for getting sued $42,000+ every single video
Like
that
the
they
trap.
deem
No.
is kid friendly, even if it's Daredevil or any kind of Marvel stuff that we watch, because they don't know what they're looking up, and anything that looks like a kid would like it, any colors,
Oh, give me
a
a
superhero they recognize, anything like that. The bright colors, I don't even know if the blue background that we have right now, just the wall.
crazy.
So, yeah.
I had to take down everything because they're saying that bright colors and stuff, that if they deem that you're targeting
give me-
kids because of what you have in your video, you could be screwed.
crazy.
It's crazy, yeah. So I'm really hoping they define that a lot more. But unfortunately, a lot of children's content is going to be affected because no one's going to be able to create that anymore because all that monetization is gone
Parental,
if this goes through.
parental control.
Yeah,
Remember
and just
that.
don't be on YouTube. They have YouTube Kids. So a lot of people are talking about it, and you should definitely talk to the FTC. If you Google it, YouTube it, you'll see a lot of people talking about it now. I'm sure they're going, of course, to have this law, but hopefully they won't make it as harsh as they are now and as vague.
Oh, it's just
That's right.
So
Over
it's
the top
serious. We have to
crazy.
talk
It is.
about it because this is going to affect our channel greatly too. And I'm going to have to take family off of all of our thumbnails and our titles because that is also kind of confusing with the whole children watching. But honestly, for YouTube, I kind of thought that people teenage and up were watching our channel. Not, and the
Exactly.
statistics
Not
showed
little
that, but
kids.
apparently YouTube wasn't showing that 12-year-olds and under were watching. I don't know. Hopefully they weren't, but yeah, so we have to change family, and since we have over 1,000 videos, if I take every single thumbnail down and redo it, even if I'm super fast at it and work 24/7, it's going to take many, many weeks. So this is actually going to take many months. So it might be worth just deleting most of the videos because I don't know we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to scare you guys, but I'm trying to make everyone aware because
It's
a
a
lot of
shame.
people are not taking this seriously. More are now. It's a big deal. So your opinion matters, and please talk to the FTC, but be civil about it because if you're not civil, they're not going to listen. And it's important because deadline is December 9th when they will finalize the law, and then that goes into effect on January 1st, where pretty much everyone's
That's
screwed.
Wow.
But anyways, liking Daredevil a lot. This is not a kid-friendly
No.
show,
No, definitely not.
but even that doesn't protect us. This is a dark show, and I like Matt.
It
So
is.
far, I like Ben.
Ben, yes.
Vladimir, he let himself go.
Oh,
for-
yeah.
That was a good
Right.
talk they had, like,
That's-
and
It
how
was.
they
Gosh.
kind of teamed up at the end, you know,
Yeah.
set a truce. And he defended Matt. when he
Right,
was
right, yeah.
running away, he kept his gun and he stood his
yeah.
ground the whole time. So yeah, so I think we're going to get into this.
Yeah, let's
Again,
get
sorry for my
into it.
rant. So, Stick. You guys ready?
Wow, he's flying down those stairs.
Yeah, I guess so.
Running for his life.
Next to you.
Oh my god.
Oh God, like a
I
countdown.
hope it's not somebody.
Someone's
That's
next
not
to
That's
somebody
you.
innocent.
else. Somebody else is nice.
He's nervous as hell.
Get the clip in.
see.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, he's got you.
So sharp.
Come on.
Oh, his
my
hand!
God.
His hand!
Oh,
He has 3 limbs left. They're better off without you.
no, he's gonna.
Oh
he's
no.
gonna do-
Shut it off! Oh, he cut it
sick.
off.
I'm not watching this. I can't take this.
Devil my shapely Irish ass.
Oh my god.
As a coward.
This is just all speculation. Nobody knows if he's a terrorist or
He
what.
saved
You're
me.
absolutely right. Terrorists have causes.
How's your side?
Downgraded to agony.
Like, what do you think, Matt?
What about my right to punch him in the melon? He pulled a piece of glass.
Watch
out of
what you
my
asked
side.
for.
Needed 12 stitches. A
want to make sure the right person pays for
That's
All
right.
things move. When are we getting a company team together?
We have 3 employees.
At least 2 of them aren't blind.
Yeah, right.
Every one of you, Karen, go. Do that thing. We'll be here. Ready to high note and stuff.
That's gonna be like, so what's going on?
See you in the morning.
Now, where is she living now, Claire? It's so crazy. It's how you read.
Yeah.
Braille.
Each man must stand for himself. The hell does that mean?
You're next.
Boom, bing, boom, boom.
He's gonna be gone! There's somebody in there!
Oh.
What do you want?
Oh.
Oh.
My wallet? You know what I want. Tell me about the man you work for.
Watch out! Uh-oh.
If you get
Yes.
it.
Watch out! Oh, he's tasing him!
Gosh.
Aw,
Oh,
man.
boy. Yeah, he's blind.
The other
too.
guy that
Ah,
killed that other guy in the
he just
apartment.
knows how to mess with people.
He's getting worse.
Oh, he was
When
there.
we first took
Oh,
him in,
so this was when he was
Matthew's
younger.
problems seemed less severe.
What about the mother? She dead?
No, she's... Well, that's another story. Here we are.
You want to know it now?
You're getting stronger. Let's get started.
Huh, so that guy is the guy that killed that other guy.
You won the friggin' lottery.
I did.
What did I say about questioning? Praise God, it's a miracle. So you survived the truck.
He's trying to make him
And get this
understand how
chemical shit in
lucky he
your
is.
eyes. What next? Milk from 3 different dairies from 2 states.
Oh my God.
How does he know?
Yeah.
Dirt off the guy's hand that served it to
Ew.
him. He spent his morning gardening.
At least it was gardening.
My
Yeah.
God, yeah, wasn't something else
Who
wrong.
knew?
Her heart's beating fast. Is she sick?
Worse. She's in love.
Gonna
I
say-
thought it was gonna be
yeah,
something
I was
funny.
gonna
She
say
seemed
that.
happy.
If I ask you a question, will you hit me?
Depends on the question.
How did you find me? You're gonna help me?
No, I'm gonna train you.
He must be
How to
superhuman.
control your gift. Make it work for you.
I don't even know your name. What do I call you?
Stick.
Are you
Stick.
gonna
Oh,
love
it's
it?
in that there, yeah, that's it, yeah. That's where it's stick.
Literally.
Jesus, kid.
Whoever's pulling the strings busted up the one big corporation into a bunch of little ones.
It's an old game.
Gotta be careful.
It's fine, right? Anything happens to you, it's gonna be on me.
I just don't like this shot here.
Who's watching? Who's watching?
I don't know. Oh,
Nobody.
okay.
Okay.
You okay? Oh, you get
Yeah, I
scared?
didn't know it was gonna. You never can tell.
You have friends, people you care about.
Yeah, 2.
Cut
Cut
ties.
them loose for their sake. At least your daddy got paid when he hit the floor.
Oh,
He's gonna. Ooh, we got him.
Hurting me.
boy.
Make me stop.
Wow. How fast he is. Oh.
That's not enough.
Ooh. Gotta learn somehow.
Oh, I guess so.
Ooh.
Get up.
He's trying to toughen them up.
Get up.
Now he's honing in.
Get up.
Another cool fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've learned a lot since you've been gone.
Like what?
You're a dick.
That's true.
You got any beer?
Really?
Nice.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
come on, yeah.
Or any more? Nobu and his guys are in tight with Fisk. You hurt them. You hurt Baldy.
You know about Fisk?
Baldy.
I know a lot of shit. I will not kill anybody.
But you will.
Yeah. Right.
Eso es suficiente.
I love how she knows a little Spanish, but she knows a lot.
Yeah,
He visto como él te mira.
Aw, she's so cute.
No hay hombre más que un hombre enamorado.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, really? You saw that?
Yo viviendo aquí Y ese gordo de mierda está
He's lying on the beach.
Feo, hasta cuello. Gracias a Dios que no es hijo mío.
Gracias, Elena. Que hicieron eso y la compañía de mí will have their dicks in a vice.
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que tú eres así, señorita Page?
Oh, that's so
It's
cute.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, she's so genuine. It's so
Yeah.
cute. Oh, he's like, sorry.
Sorry.
I say a couple of Hail Marys.
It's gonna be a couple of them.
Yeah.
Oh, God!
Ooh.
Oh, crap.
So, why are you bothering the old girl?
Son of a gun.
Oh, come
Bitch.
on.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck!
Buggy!
Good for Buggy.
You're acting weird. I was worried about you.
Thank goodness he was.
Leave.
Yeah.
Oh, good girl.
Oh, good. So you got your own medicine.
Ooh, who's straight one?
Oh, hello?
Who's that?
Hello, what's going on?
Oh!
That was kind of
Right.
funny. No one saw that. Aw.
A little kid. A little kid
Maybe
chained
he has
up.
superpowers or something.
Yeah, Black Sky. It must be him.
Oh, he's gonna try to save them.
Oh, he's not gonna let him.
Kicks it.
Ooh!
Got the kid. It's gonna make the kid angry. Oh, cool.
The body controls our enemies. Our enemies control jack shit by the time we're done with them.
Right.
I have something for you.
It's the wrapper.
We made
Oh, he made a
bracelet
bracelet out of it. So
Bracelet.
innocent.
How do you know that?
It just kind of his personality.
You're turning
Yeah,
us
I
over
guess
because he's
so, yeah.
connecting with people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was it, and he just
Oh.
walks away. That's it.
Must have been.
Because maybe he's getting attached too.
Yeah,
he doesn't
maybe
want
he
that
is. That's true.
I put an arrow in that thing's heart.
line.
Yeah.
Another cool battle.
Yeah. It's like,
Wow.
The silhouette's pretty
oh,
cool.
God, yeah. Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
My gosh.
I wonder if he was burned by the same chemical and had
Jeez.
superpowers from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. He's choked.
Oh.
Snap his neck.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Holy crap.
I don't think he'll do that.
Oh, okay.
Knock him out.
Oh.
Need some
You guys are
Advil.
amazing,
Look
though.
at him.
Like,
Look at him.
Wow.
Just like that. Whoa.
Nice catching up.
Oh my goodness.
Right, he's a kick-ass attorney, and sooner or later we're gonna need one of those. And he just plain kicks ass.
Aw.
When the need arises.
Show him the board.
Put more at risk though.
Yeah.
And is everything laid out?
So the question is,
oh.
which one trumps the other?
These
He
two.
did have
Hey,
it.
you're right.
I swear to God,
Yeah, see,
not
that's
spoiling.
actually-
I just know.
No?
It was predictable, but that was sweet. We just beat the crap out of each other.
Boy.
It's done.
Is that the guy?
This guy, no longer a threat.
Will he be ready when the doors open?
It's a cool voice.
I have no idea.
The door's open.
Who is
I
that?
don't know. What the heck?
Wow.
Ooh,
Looks
what
like he's
is
been
that?
I love
beat a
Keith
lot.
David. He's
My
from this
God.
cartoon Gargoyle, so I thought that was his voice for a second. I'm like, no, it's not him. That voice was cool
Oh my
though.
gosh.
So I like Stick, and again, no spoilers. We don't look up anything about this show or any shows that we
Yeah.
watch because there's spoilers
That's right,
everywhere. When
yeah.
you Google anything innocent, it'll be like, oh, so and so dies or whatever. I like Stick because he was very readable, like kind of predictable, where he is like tough and he's trying to
He's
toughen
over
up
the
Matt,
top.
as it is very literal.
That's right.
It was sweet when Matt gave him the little wrapper
Yeah.
bracelet, and I can't help it. I just spew when I predict something and
That's good.
when
You
I'm
always
blind to something.
protect a lot.
But I honestly haven't seen it. But yeah, so that was sweet that he gave him the bracelet.
And he
'cause
kept
cared,
it.
And he kept it.
You
I knew he was
said
going to
that.
crush it because just his personality and
Oh,
from what
yeah.
he said before. And
Right.
he's like, you can't have attachment because you're going to
Yeah.
The
die.
connections.
It's not going to be good for you. You're a warrior. You can't have that. So when he gave
That's
him that,
right.
Well, you know, when you're
could
training beating
tell
a
it.
kid that's like under 10. I mean, he's still at that point he was
And
like
he's
12.
innocent
or
still,
something.
even though
Yeah.
he's learning a lot with
Yeah,
fighting.
that's still a father figure to him, no matter how
That's
tough he
right.
is.
Mm-hmm.
And to him,
And you
it's
can
his
tell that really
expression.
got to him, and that's why he left too, because he couldn't have that attachment, but he still kept it.
Oh, sure.
Right, and he said, you're done with your training, that's it. But it was for both. You can tell that they were
Yeah,
both
that was
Getting
it.
too close and
Yeah.
couldn't have it. Yeah. So I like Stick, and I want to know more about
What
him.
the heck is going on
They're
there?
both super
Yeah.
human.
And why
like-
would he want to kill this kid that was
Yeah.
chained up? Like, what
Yeah,
is
chained
this
up
black
immediately.
sky?
You know he's bad. So
Right.
I don't know what he's
What
gonna
is
do.
this black sky?
I like how at
Yeah.
the end they're like, "Oh well, are we ready for when
This
the doors
weapon.
open or something?"
Yeah.
Right.
It kind of made me think, "Oh, this is Hell's Kitchen." Are they talking about like hell or
Kitchen's
something?
Yeah.
When the doors open to
Right,
hell.
and
I
they
don't know.
killed
Yeah.
Black Sky, so
Yeah.
what kind of doors? Is it going to be Fisk's,
That's
Rain?
true, yeah.
I want to know more about Black
Mm-hmm.
Sky. I don't know if he actually killed the kid or something. Maybe he did, but I think he was just
say
saying
he
that to
did.
get him going. Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe he did.
I like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably did. I just feel like there should be more there where we don't know. There's just too much mystery there. But who knows? I'm
'Cause
sure
we
we'll
didn't
figure
see
out
anything,
something.
so we don't know, right?
I'm so glad that Foggy followed Karen.
That was
And he protected
great.
her with a,
Yeah,
with a
that was
baseball
really sweet.
bat. She said,
That was
"Oh,
a
you
good
followed
baseball
me."
bat. It was
Well,
a metal
thank
one or
goodness you did
whatever.
follow her.
Yeah, you can kill someone, like hit someone in the face
Yeah.
like that. But thank God he was
yeah.
there. And Mace, like that'll make her feel comfortable. I know it's illegal in a lot of states now, but I know that really comes in handy to protect yourself. But if you're not
does.
quick, if you don't practice, not that I do that, but I used to have friends that would tell me you should really practice, just in case, and know how to point it, because God forbid you point it the wrong way. Because when you're
Right, and you have
Definitely.
to like really try to remember what way, how it feels.
How it
when you're
feels,
like
yeah.
you just want to make sure like just don't put it on and use it, put it on your keychain and say, okay, I'm all set. You should know which way.
Yeah.
Because of
anything that you
the
use,
situation.
anything that's
with-
dangerous,
Just like with me
you
with
should
bear
definitely
spray, I have to
know.
make sure.
Yeah, because we have a lot of bear around here, and you got to be careful, and you should always know how to position it and stuff. Because not only
Exactly.
that,
Yeah.
because it's so unfamiliar, but when you're freaking out and something's scary,
You don't
it's
wanna
hard
go
to stay
backwards
calm.
on
So
you.
now you're not thinking clearly at all. So it's good to have some kind of familiar pattern to have that memory.
Exactly,
to
and
keep
you
doing
have to
something.
remember the feel of it and which way to.
Yeah.
Because they're all different. All
So
different.
who is Stick working for?
Yeah.
I don't know, but he must be in opposition to Fisk, maybe.
I wonder what Stick's.
He must have something like what Matt has. That's
Same chemical or something? Could just be
Maybe.
blind and be like, hey, well, I have the same powers as you do. I think
maybe,
he
but
trained
he's
him,
been blind ever since birth, so
Yeah.
he's always been blind
Yeah,
too. So
true.
you never know.
I want to know more about that, because I know, again, that your senses are heightened when you're blind, but to know that much is like
And he
so
came
insane.
to him, even though he said, "Oh, the nun, sought me out."
That's right.
I really came to you.
Mm-hmm. He was so tough to him, but he had to be, 'cause he was trying to
was.
form a warrior, create a warrior. So
And he must know something that there's going to be a war down the line. So
yeah, he
I
can
guess
predict
so.
that stuff, and he is working for someone who knows all this is going to happen. But I felt like he had another power there to actually predict. Well, there's a war going.
Yeah,
to happen
he could
very
totally-
soon, but all this other crime and stuff going on, I guess you can kind of predict that anyways. But something bigger than what he realizes.
apparently, yeah. And I think he really would have opened up to Matt more if Matt. And rightfully so, Matt was resistant because he backfired on his, saying that he wasn't going to kill anyone, and he tried to kill Black Sky.
Yeah, I told
know,
him just to
so-
go with the flow. To
Yeah,
make
so
it
Matt
happen.
was like, "I'm pissed off at you."
That's right.
Had that huge fight, and then that's
I know. I like their
No
relationship
killing,
right
yeah.
now, because even though it's hard, it's like they have that tough love,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
even though Stick is kind of like, no, we can't have that, but it's there.
There, yeah.
So I do like that. And again, with the battle sequences, again, every single episode we're watching has some kind of cool battle, and the music is always very energetic and fun to listen
That's
to.
right,
And I love how they film it, because in this one we had, it's usually silhouettes anyways, but this one was actually beautiful because you have like the light coming in through the windows,
Right.
and it was just like that
Right.
yellow orange coming through, and you have these dark figures just doing this elegant dance of
Right,
fighting.
the dance of fighting.
Yeah,
That's
so the
right.
shots are really cool, and I
That's
noticed that a lot anyways in the show, but even with Ben, Karen, and Foggy talking in the office, and then they had that same glow of yellow coming through the windows. I don't know if you noticed that. So it made me think, because this is called Hell's Kitchen, so it's like a constant reminder. It's like you're living in hell almost, like everything's on fire outside. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but the lighting's always yellowy orange, everything's so dark, and it's just...
I noticed that in Matt's apartment. Boy, his apartment got smashed.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
dude,
I think
look
so.
at all that furniture. It's like everything has to be rough. You can't have like smooth, nice things.
Well, now he's not going to have
no
smooth,
silky sheets.
nice things down.
Sandpaper. He's like, I'm just going to sleep with sandpaper down. Thanks, Dave. But yeah, I like Matt. I like Foggy. I like Karen.
Yeah, oh my
I like
gosh.
Karen and Foggy together. That's cute. And Alina's really cute too.
that's cute.
Oh, she is.
Oh.
I
like
love how
Ben.
they banter and talk together and how
yeah.
her and Karen have a good relationship. And I think it's funny how Karen's like, oh, well, I remember Spanish from school or something, but she is pretty fluent.
Yeah,
I know she's
she
trying
is,
to guess
yeah.
now and again, but I'm like, no, that's
No,
like
that's
really
pretty,
fluent.
yeah.
It's like you just don't know a little bit,
Yeah.
remember a little bit.
Because I took
like,
Spanish
you
in
know,
high school, and I'm not...
yeah, you can trip and trip over
right,
words now
oh
and
my
again, but for her
gosh.
to fully understand and to be able to communicate back, it's hard to do both. Unless you
Yes.
really are fluent and really good at it.
Yeah.
But when you're learning something, it's usually, I always found it was really easy to listen, but when you try to throw it back at someone or just communicate back,
Right.
it's harder, you know. But she was doing
Exactly.
very well with
Yeah.
it, so I'm glad she could talk to her. And it's like, ooh, Foggy's handsome.
Yeah, that was funny how
Yes.
she sees that light. And when he looks at you.
Oh, yeah. She,
I'm wondering if they'll ever figure out who Matt really is, if he's,
Oh,
he's a
boy.
giant
Foggy didn't know this
figure.
time.
Yeah.
Foggy totally doesn't
oh,
know
I
now.
guess not.
Boy, if I got a hold of
I
him.
think he will after a while.
I think it's funny, how he
does.
keeps talking about it, and then Matt
Yeah.
just smiles. Like,
Yeah.
oh boy.
He's like, oh,
You
I
only
think he
knew.
needs a
Yeah,
fair
that's
trial.
right.
We're liking the show. I think we're going to end it there. So again, check FTC's website to debate why their law shouldn't be so harsh before it goes into effect, because December 9th is the deadline for us to speak our minds. Be civil, please, because you guys are amazing, but they won't listen to people being disrespectful. But a lot of big changes are going to happen on the channel for everyone. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always.
Bye.
Bye, guys.